Hello. So we are starting the stream earlier today, but there's something wrong with the output. Let me just check it. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the output. Just end this first. Okay, that should do it. Look at all the archers all overlapping in the same spot. I think it's going to be archers everywhere. I think at this timing the network should not have an issue. It's usually afterward timing where I think there's more issue. Touch wood, hopefully. Windwalker is actually okay, quite strong in arena. Mass PvP wise, she's okay, but I don't think she's fantastic. But the thing is, Huntress is definitely better in terms of the overall content. Okay, so I'm gonna try something different. Let's try the very first thing we do on the new character. See whether he can get a +8 totem for me. If he can't, then we will proceed to level him up. Wait, is this? Yeah, it's this. Let's see whether we get some beginner's luck here. Jerry, no, my usual stream time is actually about 7 hours later than this timing right now. It's just that recently I've not been streaming because I've been having issues with my network. Hi, Bernard, if I didn't say hi already. Hi, Loaded Lutz. Yeah, the server started earlier today. It completed maintenance almost 1 hour ahead of time, so that's why I'm streaming right now instead of like at 1 or 2. It's 12:30 for our server time right now. I took half day leave. My company is forcing us to clear leave anyway. Valor ticket. You find Valor ticket. The best source is in Hadum Nightmare. But anywhere else, you are able to get Valor ticket. Sorry, Valor token actually. Be it Banquet or Elio maps or normal Hadum maps. Ah, Jerry, I see. Okay, come on, hurry up. I really want to play the character. The totem, we still have 500 plus to go. Gear wise, I've already prepared for the archer. We just need to open a chest and do some transfer for the main and sub weapon. For the armor parts and the accessories and totem and relic, all of those I have it prepared for the archer already. And I'll probably be doing the ancient ruins to pump his level up. Undecided on Valor token though, doing Fields of Valor. Thanks Bobo for blessing the totem. I hope we get lucky too. CP difference between Jin and Leverto when awakened is the same if I didn't remember wrongly. As in, same between when it's awakened and when it's not awakened. Ooh. Oh my god, please don't be having network issues. Oh my god, guys, I think we are having network issues already. But this may be a case of the Taiwan server's problem actually, rather than my network, because the Taiwan server is going to be overwhelmed now with the Archer new class. Okay, fine, let me stop this and get out of here. Okay, this dumb part where you can't speed up. So the totem itself is lagging, but the normal gameplay is not. What? Let's just do auto quests. Lucky I still proceed. Oh. Okay. It was lagging a bit actually, because the quest was repeating itself. It was the same quest. Okay, forget about the totem. Let's just play the game normally. I'm afraid the totem is a bit more intensive on the network. Yeah, we are lagging actually. Look at this lag. Okay guys, I'm sorry I can't stream. I give up. I will do a video of this, no worries. They will introduce Archer later on global. Okay. I guess one can only dream. Okay. Now it's back to normal. I think there's just way too many people playing Archer right now in the same town. The same quest is repeating itself a few times because of the lag. Hi Zarazi. Hi Saki. And look at this. It's lagging, so the quest is not even proceeding as per normal. Okay, one thing I can do is try stopping the quest. We try to do the gear. Okay guys, I'm sorry, I really can't stream. Look at this. Grand Blackstones is only worth it if you really want to pump out your enhancement, but I still think it's too expensive for you guys at the moment. But if you're a Dolphin or Wheel, right, it doesn't matter. You will buy it anyway. Guess it's still playable, just that there's some slight lag here and there. Maybe if we get out the starter beginner town, it might be better. I don't know. Because anyway, I need to finish the main quest until the raid knows. Otherwise, we can't do the awakening or ascension quest. Check this out, guys. I can't move. Okay, I'm gonna give away one last chance by reloading. If we can't connect, then I will stop the stream. You need to prepare the whole set of gear, Bernard. Yes, Huntress will be better than Shadow Endgame, but in the Korea server, they just buffed the Shadow. They just buffed the Shadow today. Don't think we have received the buff yet. I need to double check. I have not had the time to look through the updates. I only briefly glanced through it. Let me just take a quick look. Yeah, we have not received the Shadow and the Darkness buff yet. It's on the Korea server this week. Taiwan maintenance has just completed actually. That's why the server is lagging, because everyone is logging in to play Archer. I'm pretty sure there will be returning players to play the Archer as well. Players who have like stopped or quit for a while. Archer is really popular. Rance, because high CP Hadou map still gives you more SP than low CP Hadou maps. Best class right now is Line Awakening, but since we just have Archer, I'll need to try it out before I can comment. Hi Riot, yeah, I'm on leave today since there's a new Archer, and also because my company is forcing me to clear leave. They're concerned about people storing up their leave and then not clear and then clearing them at one shot when we finally all go back to office. So, hey, why did I choose my LAN? Okay, maybe it was the totem that caused the lag just now. I hope it is back to normal now. Oh yeah, I saw. But 2 location spots is fine actually. Now I can save my foraging and farming spots. Okay, shall we see if there's a lag? Oh wait, the other direction. Oh, so it really was the totem that was causing the lag. Luckily, we tried restarting the game. Forget about the totem then. Wait, what? Okay, that was wrong. I was already in the map. Sorry guys. I'm more distracted by the network issues rather than looking at where my character was. Okay, let's just do it the auto way. Oh, but before that, I should show you guys the equipment, right? Otherwise, the quest completes really fast. Okay, never mind. Let's go set up the gear first. Oh yeah, sorry guys. Okay now? Yeah, I didn't want to show my login email ID, that's why. It should be okay now, yeah? Okay, let's do the gear first. Hi, Jingying. Okay, so let's have my gear ready. This is the weapon, helmet, armor, gloves, boots, totem. Oh, the accessories, I have a couple of spares, so I probably need to check. Yeah, this is the one. This is also the one. This is it. Yeah, actually only is between this and this. Okay, and then the relic. Reaper will definitely lose to Line Awakening. Just the mobility alone is a huge difference. Not to mention the skills as well. Okay, where's my... Ah, there you go, my Ahip. My Sushi. The rig gearbox. The costume bots. I don't need this. Ooh, there's one thing I forgot. Red light stones. Okay, let's go to my I think my red light stones are on my shadow. Or rather darkness now. Watching my life secretly. Qingyin, use VPN. If you have problems updating on your emulator, just use VPN. Sometimes they have this issue on patch day itself, where the patch server, I think they set priority to the Taiwan server itself, to Taiwan network itself. Okay, red light stones. We need one set of full AP. Let's see if we have better than full CP. Sorry. Ooh, okay. Majority of them are defense, but I guess it's fine. Better than no. These are all my spare light stones, so to speak. Honestly, I'm lazy to search already. Just look for. Alright. Hi, Bajito. What controllers do I use to play Overcooked 2? It's the same controller I use for BDM. Which is the Logitech F710. Okay, so I think I might need to go to the blacksmith to awaken the weapon later. But first off, let's get our red light stones. Wait, where is it? Okay, that's the crit damage. Okay, I think we are almost ready to start. So first off, obviously, I have all the gear ready. This is just the totem earlier. We'll put them all back because the totem was causing lag. So obviously the first thing we do is to do the auto equip, but before that we need to do red weapon. Sorry. Okay, so this is from a previous event where we get a full set of red item, red equipment. In fact, they are giving us the same pack here in the event. Where is it? No, not this. Yeah, this is the daily event that we clear. 5 of these events per day. You see the number of times you clear, you get these rewards. And by clearing 2 days worth, right, you will get a full set of red accessories, which is the same one that I have prepared. 30 times will give us a full red gear, all 6 pieces, all world boss red gear. 40 will give us one of these, the ancient relic pattern scroll, as well as a ancient bracelet. This is very nice. Okay, so let's actually just take this first. Okay, so let's open the red gear package, which I have no choice to wait until now, otherwise we can't get the archer weapon. As you can see here, the weapon and sub weapon. Okay, nice. Now we're going to go through transfer and enhancement. First off is transfer of the enhancement. So I hope this shows you guys, right, that even if it's a different class main weapon, you can transfer. This was a Jin main weapon for the Lan Ascension, and this is also the Lan Ascension Jin weapon, Jin sub weapon. Qingyin, you can download hotspot. Hotspot don't need to pay. Hotspot allows you, I think, there's a certain data limit per day. It's definitely enough for a patch. Yes, Beans, I will definitely do a update on the per shot, etc. Okay, so let's click the auto. As you can see, all slots filled because I've already prepared them, all of them, last night. So the CP just jumped from 13k to 18.7k. I have not awakened these two and do enhancement as well. For the crystals, I'll just slot some random crystals in, it's fine. Doesn't have to be the best. We can replace them in future. I don't even care if I'm doing like a orange here. Okay, now we go to the blacksmith. We awaken. And we will do some enchantment while we do the auto questing later. Bernard, I don't think I'll be streaming again in the evening. Gear Awakening for global, I wouldn't rule it out. It's about time that they give you Gear Awakening. Okay, where's my blacksmith? She's here. Okay, awaken my main weapon and sub weapon. Hi, Paulo. Oh yeah, because I did the red helmet yesterday, late last night. I think I haven't put crystals in yet as well. Let me just double check. If no crystals, no biggie. We can just open. Yeah, okay. So I believe I have a 10 crystals stored somewhere. Or 8. Yeah. Let's hope we get some DP or some CP crystals. Ooh, we only got 1. Actually, I think I have enough to craft 1 pink crystal now. Fine, we will craft 1 pink crystal for the helmet. Let's equip the red light stones. Okay. It's my darkness. Yeah. I'll try out the archer for a few days, maybe a week, before I decide whether I will change to the main. Archer is very strong in 1v1, that is for sure. I'm not 100% convinced on farming and the I'm not 100% convinced on farming as well as GVG yet. Actually, don't have any spare red crystals lying around, then I don't need to craft. Actually, I do. You just need to spend black pearls to get them out though. The Ahi one is nice. Okay, I don't want to commit to pink crystals yet, so we will do the extraction. Reaper is weaker than Lan for farming, for sure. Came from MCR concert. Casper, I wanted to give the ancient, but then I realized that if I give the ancient, right, and I decide to change it to main, right, then I will have an extra set of archer main weapon, which doesn't make sense. If I change into main, then the ping weapon and the ancient weapon and sub weapon should be for the Lan to open instead. So that just gave us the cosmetic change, name change, family name change, character name change, and also a set of legendary costume, which is what I'm trying to get here. Ew, 16, 16. Okay, that is terrible. Wait, let me just put this stuff in. And I was going to extract one of the crystals, right? Okay. Oh my god, no. Come on, man, I'm just in the base. I'm not doing anything intensive. Actually, I was at the correct interface. What was I doing? Okay, that settles the crystals. Now the only thing is only the enchantment for the main weapon and sub weapon. We can do that while we are questing. I will need this though. Actually, may not. Okay, never mind. Just close this first. Because if I'm going to level via Ancient Ruins, we don't need a Hot Time. Hot Time doesn't apply to Ancient Ruins. What is plus 15 LS? Oh, Lightstone. Hi, Gempoy. Okay, now I just need to get some essence or residue. Yeah, residue. I think 500k will do. We will finish the Red Nose quest because we need to clear up until the Red Nose quest. If you're happy with Raven, there's no need to think about Reaper, right? Stick with what you like, because to me, Raven and Reaper are pretty much the same, honestly speaking. In fact, Raven is better in GVG, while Reaper is slightly better in PvE. Hi, Arif, Windika. Difference between Red Awakening and Large and Orange Awakening, I'll probably have to take some spare gear to look at it. I don't remember offhand. A bit obscure. Where is he going? Why is it so far? And why is he not using his horse? If it's this far. You know why I'm trying an afternoon stream? Because I have a feeling afternoon stream may not have the network issues, that's why. I think it's a bit hard to do enchantment with this. Because the quests get cleared really fast. And then you get all the different pop-up and level up, etc. And let's zoom out. Oh, definitely. ASO. Shai is one of the top characters in terms of overall. Awakening DK is stronger, but because they just buff both the Awakening and Ascension in Korea server today, I'll have to check it out later. For now, I have to enjoy the new Archer first. My streams are so rare like Rain Clover. Blame the network. Blame the network, okay? Blame the ISP and the Taiwan server network. Otherwise, I would definitely love to stream a lot more than this. A lot of folks are very interested in Reaper, I realize. Musa is not that strong in mass PvP. He's okay but not strong. Yeah, I don't know whether you guys realize, I mean, at least especially the folks in Singapore, today is the day circuit breaker and that's also why today I bothered to try this stream, because past few streams has been unsuccessful. It's like I stream for a few minutes, it starts lagging like crazy and I can't continue the stream. Mass PvP and Wars, I would say the Awakening is slightly better due to the fact that she has some range skills. Now both are not strong in that area. Oh yeah, the costume, right? Yeah, because you know why? Because this quest ends really fast. The quest ends really fast. Well, I want to do fusion, but I'm very sure my fusion will get interrupted. Look at how fast the quests are being cleared and then it's popping up again and again. All these will stop and cancel whatever you're doing. So I'll do the costume later, once we finish the main quest. I actually called my ISP and they say that it's the Taiwan server side. Because they test out everything, and even I myself, I know it, right? Because when I stream other games like Overcooked and Streets of Rage, I have absolutely no issues. So it's not really the ISP, it's on the Taiwan server side. Reaper Super Armor, wow, I don't remember offhand, I'll have to go in. Ace Soul, buy the new package. Buy the new package that they just introduced. There is a new package they introduced for new and returning players this week. Today, in fact. I looked through it, I think it's pretty good for a first start. If you're lucky, the lightstone fragments that they give will give you the red lightstones that you need, in fact. I think Line is better. I actually tried Tamer off video in Battlefield of Sun. Although she has increased mobility now, it's nowhere near Lan's. And her AoE skills are not as good as Lan as well. I mean the ones used for the combo. Don't get me wrong, her two other AoE skills are very strong. Those two with the 360 degree. Qingyin, yes, I will do per shot review, but probably after the stream. But I can say as of now, right, there was only one package I'm interested in buying, which is the Path of Glory tickets. The other one is the one with the runes, but that one is a bit maybe. The rest I'm not interested in buying at all. At least for me, myself. I'll look further into the value later. Awaken for Striker, it's not even there in Korea server yet, so my suggestion is if you're playing the global, right, just don't think about it. Otherwise the wait is going to be terrible for you. New patch, it could be any of the items that I mentioned in my video, the one where I say what's coming out in the next 1 to 2 months. My videos are helpful, or informative and helpful. Okay, thanks Paul Lily. Yes, you should definitely level your Archmage to level 70 before POG, because the level 70 buff of Archmage, right, is the whole reason why people use Archmage in POG, for the healing that she gives. Imagine a guild full of tamers. I kid you guys not. Initially, right, there was an era in BDM Taiwan, right, and I'm very sure Korea as well, where the number of tamers, right, is mind-staggering, it's mind-blowing. It's like in Guild War, right, all you see is tamer and huntress. That's it. It's almost to that kind of stage. Continue watch my video until global maintenance. Okay, that's. Oh my god, the quest is a bit slow, even if it's just clearing up to red nose. Oh, I think this is the one where you go in and kill a whole bunch of pigs, which is like really really stupid for a main quest. But I guess that's how the beginner quests are all like. Okay, you know what? Let me just put a few enchantments in. We don't need to go for cap value. Let's do 1 or 2. Okay, that's like the absolute worst. 11. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm not doing all the other stuff because I get interrupted by the questing. Maintenance is 5 hours long today. I would be really surprised if they give you guys awakening actually, because it's a bit too soon. Maybe if they give you guys maybe 2 or 3 classes, because that's what happened to us previously. They gave us like 2 or 3 ascension because we had awakening first. Then they gave us 3 ascension, another 3 ascension, then new class. After striker it was 3 ascension, another 3 ascension, then the Meiwa. Okay, I just answered Sam's question. After striker is Meiwa, but for us we got the 3 ascension and 3 ascension like I just mentioned. Akihiro I don't really play in global. I have a account set up in global just so that I can look at the per shot and do a review on it. Too early to say how I like the new champ. After all, this guy is like level 10. Skip main quest for all players. Actually, you would have... Oh, skip main quest. Okay. There is auto questing at least, I guess. See, this is the reason why I think he's not that good in farming, because his attacks are all like very linear. Other than that one where you can do a swipe, but the swipe right only happens when your damage is high enough that you one shot the mobs. So far as I see. West Valencia doesn't go up to 9k. West Valencia for us when we first got it, it was 7k. I'm assuming West Valencia is the first Valencia zone, yeah. He's ascended, but you still need to do the quest. You don't need to. I remember I will still have to do this quest. Anyway, you would need it for other stuff as well. Like in future, right? If there's other kind of main content, right? Then you need to have. They always set red nose as the minimum anyway. Not exactly the same order. The class release. You guys don't have Musa and Tamer yet. We got Musa and Tamer very early, before DK and Striker. Archmage in KR. How should I put it? Yes, Archmage is good in PvE, but she's not strong in other areas. And there are other characters, right, who are stronger in the other areas and also strong in PvE. Personally, I like the Awakening Meiwa. Did someone say there was an eye in my eyeshadow? Obviously there will be an eye in my eyeshadow, right? There's something wrong with the auto quest. It keeps stopping. Between Meiwa and Huntress, if you want to contribute more during Node Wars and Siege Wars and Battle of your Sun, without having to spend a lot on the game in terms of pumping up your CP, Huntress will be better than Meiwa. Am I done with World Boss? No, not yet. I want to leave it until in case there's a quest for clearing the World Boss, the skill quest. Hopefully we can make it in time. Right now the server time is here, 1:08 PM. You can't enter, I think, from 1:50 onwards. So we have 41 minutes to go. My main is medium global. I think it's a Huntress, but it's a level 1 Huntress, so don't read anything into it. I'm doing the main quest, that's why I'm not grinding. We need to clear the red nose. Once we clear the red nose, I'm not even going to grind on high level CP mate. I'm going to try one ancient ruin to pump my level up. Look at the number of archers here. How do I finish this quest? Yeah, but I want to finish the red nose quest, like I said. Hi, Bloody Money. I definitely recommend using Force Enhance for Pristine Crystals. Cause the amount of Pristine Crystals you can get from Force Enhance is a huge difference compared to Grand Bloodstones. Koinzell is actually a MC name in a manga. The manga is Ubel Blend. UBELBELATT. Wait. Meiwa Awakening is fairly decent in GVG. Meiwa Ascension is very similar to Musa Ascension actually, the two of them. Even their main weapon and sub weapons are exactly the same. Their skills are more or less the same as well. But I think Musa has one more invulnerable skill compared to Meiwa Ascension. Hi, Fei Lan. I'm gonna try out Archer for 1 week. I'll try it out in Battlefield of Sun, and maybe if I get the chance, I'll try it out in Siege War as well, and we'll see how it goes. I also want to see his farming prowess as well, because right now when I look at his skills, right, I'm not convinced that he's great in farming. His skills are very fast, but the AoE is lacking. I'll just quest until I finish Red Nose, that's all. Because that's the minimum requirement for the other content. All the other content in the game. So what I mean is like those like the Ascension Square quests, the what else? The other stuff, like wherever they introduce some new desert temple, etc., they usually require you to clear the quest that's required that has Red Nose as a prerequisite. I see my guildmate here. Jeez, everyone is in the same map. Can this clear the quest? I shot so many of them and only one of them cleared the quest. What is this? 钢铁布恶魔。Between Reaper and Meiwa, if you want 1v1, right, if you play Arena more, right, I would say the Meiwa is stronger. But in terms of PvE and overall content, Reaper and Meiwa Awakening it's more or less the same actually. I would say they're more or less the same. Maybe Reaper is slightly better, very slightly better. But if I were to rate them in tiers, right, I'll still rate them in the same tier. Okay, I think we are reaching the end of the quest soon. I always remember this mustache guy being the one where the Red Nose is coming soon. J Gamer, you should definitely focus on full CP first. For crit damage, right? Eventually everyone will have it matched via the sushi stone. But you can definitely go for a separate set of crit damage stones. Meaning you should have 2 sets of light stones and you switch them up as and when necessary. When you're using sushi, then you don't use crit damage. Actually, for you guys, for PvP you will use Savage Victory, for farming you use Hunter Stone, so it may be better to get crit damage then. Either way, I would say two sets. You should have both sets of them. Hi Casey. I can't comment on Archer gameplay right now, because I just started the character. I'm clearing the main Red Nose quest. But once I can... What's this? Why is he killing mobs that won't give him the quest? Ah, okay, finally. Yes, if you are using Savage Retreat, then yes, you should be using the crit damage Lightstones. Like myself, right? When I equip with the Hunter Stone, ooh, finally. When I equip with the Hunter Stone, Hunter Stone or Stone of Luck, I will always use my crit damage Lightstones. I have 3 sets in fact. One for damage bonus, one for crit damage, one for full CP. Don't pose, shoot. Yes, J Gamer. If you are using when you are using Savage Stone, you should have max crit damage. It will make a more difference than CP. Because CP, right, when you sacrifice for crit damage, right, you're only sacrificing 60 or 45, depending on how much crit damage you need. So it's not a lot of CP that you sacrifice. Yes, boss damage. Okay, World Boss Damage Stone is better, not the boss damage stone. I'm very convinced that the World Boss damage and the World Boss Stone and the Boss Stone, right, are 2 different attributes. Otherwise, they wouldn't give it as 2 different attributes to us in the Blood King reward. Yes, full CP set to be used with Sushi. You only use full CP set when you have full crit damage, basically. Next one. I almost clicked. Stay here. Okay, we are done with Red Nose. Let me just go to the next town. Nah, we don't need all this. Yeah, it's all linear, right? That's why I feel like he's not that great in PvE. He's fantastic in Arena for sure. Tron, don't worry, I'll do a video on the buff for Dark Knight. Just that I'm busy with the Archer right now. Okay, we are done with the quest. Okay, done. Okay, so now first off is costume. Now the reason why I'm not wearing the costume, right, is that once I put it inside here, I have to take it out again. That's why even though I have the costume, I'm not doing it. Why? Because I want to do some more fusion. That is where this comes in. Although I don't have weapon costumes to fusion anymore. Okay, fusion. Well, obviously we'll fusion the yellow first, since it's a guaranteed yellow. But it's terrible. Hi Amir. Yeah, Archer should be quite a decent class to put into POG. My only problem is that my POG setup is already ideal right now. Wow, we are succeeding all the time, but it's all terrible stats. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. The field enhancement at 90 plus. Jerry, come on, man. Do you know how hard it is to get on the Void Stone? To get that Void Stone? Okay, we'll try one last one. Come on, give me a 20 plus. Okay, 18 is still better than the crap that we have right now. Okay, 19 is the best that we have. I think we'll go with 19. It's just an alternate character, it's fine. Take this and merge with this, I guess. $16. We can spend, it's not say that it's easier to get, it's more like I have it accumulated from all the previous events, all the chests. We can't seem to get out of the 20 at all. It's always like 16 to 19. In fact, this is worse. Yeah, we got a 17 instead. It's a downgrade. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with this anymore. We'll just equip them. Ooh, I'm out of space for the costume. Well, if this is not equipped, I should take this out. Okay, so this is how it looks. I think I need to hide the helmet. Ha! Looks so silly. I think the rabbit ears may be even worse. Let's try. Okay, I'm gonna go with the rabbit ears. Okay, let's do Ancient Ruin to buff our level, pump our level up. Uh, 206 versus 215, 10% crit damage. Your overall damage boost may be something like 2 to 3% if you factor in all the crit rate, etc., and the number of skills. 5%. 5% at the loss of 60 CP, or rather, for your case, it will be only 15 CP. I would say the crit damage would still make more difference. Boss damage pad does not work on world boss. You should definitely max out your attack speed and movement speed both. Hi, flip. Archer in Black Sun, I don't know. I have to try him out more first. I'm gonna try out his skills when I hit level 70. Oh yeah, I should do enhancement now actually. Sorry, enchantment now. I think we don't need to set too high. I think 11 will do. Nice, you have a sushi stone. Oh come on, I'm only asking for 11 attack. In fact, I think Archer Awakening is the one that's really OP, but we don't have it yet. Cause Archer Awakening, he using a great bow rather than a crossbow, and it's the one where I saw he has that super wide AOE skill. So I think Archer Awakening is gonna be the one that is OP compared to Archer Ascension. I mean, Archer Ascension is already OP, but I'm not fully convinced on his OP-ness. He's definitely better than Huntress in terms of the speed and mobility, but his range is lesser than Huntress. He's more mid-range, the Archer Ascension. Why did you try to enhance further when you already have VII? VII is very strong at the stage of the game that you guys are at now. Don't need to go for V triple I. You see, even for me, I only have one V triple I, and I didn't even try my enhancement for like forever. Yeah, I know, right? All the Imba videos you'll see of Archer is the Archer Awakening. Okay, we have leveled up to 51 with the Ancient Ruin. One Ancient Ruin run. I just need to level him to 60, then I can use the SP scroll. We'll do it later. Let's do one more Ancient Ruin. Oh wait, I forgot to go and do up his skills actually. In fact, I can use the skill book already. Where's my... I remember I had a spare one here, yeah. I can answer that question about how I like the new character in, I don't know, half an hour to 1 hour's time, because we're still pumping the level right now. Yes, Ocean is coming to Korea in July, so we will be 1 week later than them, so it should be the same month. What was I doing? Oh yeah, skills. Yeah, we will do that as well, but I want to pump up the level so that we can do something else. Hang on. Once I hit to level 70. Okay, first off, let me do the enchantment. I'm going to lower it to 10 just so that we can complete this. Not too OP. She's OP, yes, but not too OP. How should I put it? She's still at the top tier, but it doesn't make her significantly stronger. But it does improve her a lot in 1v1, because she wasn't at the top for 1v1 previously. Okay, we'll stop this for a while. Still do the class quest. I know, that's why I did that video about enhancement, right? I told you guys not to set the expectation too high. Take your time with it. Otherwise, it's too demoralizing. Top player in CP may not always be the highest level player, because I would say it's the luckiest player. Okay, that's fast. It's pathetic, giving me so little and then still doing so many notifications. So we just need to clear the quest, is it? Yeah. Anyway, the point of this quest are also a bit, how should I put it? It's like you definitely can clear it. You don't need to apply any skill, just dash your way throughout and you'll be able to clear it anyway. Don't worry about the world boss, guys. We will definitely be able to do it in time. We still have 13 minutes. I don't want to level in Valor because I want to save my Valor for the Zodiac. So for that class quest that I was doing just now, right? If you didn't clear Red Nose, you won't be able to clear it. Oh, damn. You will not be able to get the class quest. Oh, I just realized that the dash button is a bit off. This position, I mean. What do you mean by invest? Do you mean pumping it up to +6? I don't recommend full set of rigor, but it's fine if it's only 1 or 2 of it. Okay, ooh, this is the only larger AoE skill that this guy has. Ouch. Yeah, I'm using LD player. I always forget I'm already in the quest. Rigor, you can do red, but you can't do pink. There's no pink rigor. There's red rigor. But rigor accessories, when you feed them to Black Spirit, is the same as the other red accessories. They still go towards crafting pink accessories in the end. Fine, let's do World Boss first. Don't think I need those skills to do World Boss. LD player has a much smaller memory footprint, that's why I like it. And also the out-of-the-box joystick support. I used to use MEMU, and the problem with MEMU is that you need to do a separate script. You need to download some script just to enable the joystick. It's not out of the box, and you need to do some configuration as well. So that's why I switched to LD player. MEMU also has almost double the memory footprint of LD player. I haven't seen his Black Spirit skill, how it looks like. Oh, okay, it's just charge and shot, that's all. Shoot, that's all. Will he get hit? Or he will even get hit in his mid-range attack. Black tier is not completely useless, it just means that you need to use exchange certificate to change it to the non-black tier, that's all. He's almost dead and yet he still wants to waste our time. Hi, Roderick. Yeah, I think you guys should be getting Western Valencia today. Otherwise, I think that there's just not enough maps for you guys to play with. F2P CP is about 21 to 22k. Some of the luckier ones get higher than that. Okay, we are done with the world boss. The good thing about pre-ascended character is that you don't need to clear the skill quest, like those what kill 5,000 enemies or collect don't know how many materials, etc. Those are all not required. So even the killing of world boss quest is also not required. Okay, let's just continue finishing up the quest. Then we will do one more ancient ruin. I hope it's hopefully it's enough to get to level 60. Ian. The thing about why is my HP so low? Oh, he didn't recover from the world boss fight. Okay. And also because I'm using like the tier 1 HP potion. Oh, I might actually die from this. Oh, crap. You can download BDM Taiwan from the Q app. Maybe I should do a video on that, yeah? How to do it. Okay, let me just fill myself with the correct potion first. Ouch. If you want to go F2P route in farming Lightstone fragments, right? Then you need to clear the highest tier zone quest where it gives 1.1770 Lightstone fragments. Oh, I can't enter now because I'm still inside. I don't know about BDM Korea, but I'm playing BDM Taiwan actually. $15k CP is definitely reachable, don't worry. 15k CP is definitely reachable, it's actually on the very low side. So typically F2P players is about 21 to 22k. Pay to win players like myself is like the top pay to win is 26k. Okay, why is it so easy? I remember this usually is harder. Okay, never mind. Great. There's a condition to be met. Oh, I need to kill 5,000. Okay. I guess that means that we will go Hardum to level instead of Ancient Ruin. At our end game right now, I would say it's about 500 to 1000 CP. If you're if you're a very skillful player, right, 1000 CP you still can win. As in, if the person is high, 1000 CP higher. But if you're not, right, 1000 CP, I think a player with 1000 CP higher than you should be able to kill you off in one combo. But generally speaking, you still have a fighting chance when it's 500 to 1000. Any more than that is next to it's very difficult. You cannot win 1v1 basically. Okay, Hardum, right? So did I transfer the Hardum potion to myself already? I think not yet. It's my spare Hardum potion. Wait, what? I thought I did put some in. Wait, where did my Hardum potion go? Okay, never mind. Let's go to my LAN and get some Hardum potion for the archer. If you're F2P, right, getting IV, right, my suggestion is that once you have IV, store a lot more resources before you try V or VI. Hi, QC. Which map should we go? At my current CP, I think we can go to the formal zone, I guess. We just try it out. Yeah, it should be going to this spot here. No, you can't change the language. Hi Chester, thanks. I'm glad the content is helpful. Okay, this map is not good. Takes too many hits to kill. Let me see the XP. Oh, the XP is good though. Actually, I have the 500% buff, so we'll use it. So this is the reason why I say his farming, right, is not that good, because it's all too linear. So you see the amount that he's hitting. I mean, granted, the CP of this map is higher than my CP right now, but still, we are talking about the range of his skills. He's only good when your CP is so high that you can one-shot the mobs. Then it will make a difference, the speed of his skills. I think this spot is better. Oh, yeah. There's something I need to do. I need to buff up the skills as well. Did I accept the quest already? Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, what does this do? Oh, additional attack upon holding on. Every 4 hits knocked down. Ah, okay. This is his damage skill in the 1v1. Okay, so same thing. Additional attack. When you hold on. Yeah. Burning damage. Defense debuff. We'll take 2 hits, so we'll definitely use L for this. The brief for this. We will never use Sarret. Don't worry, once I hit level 70 and look at the skills in detail, I will run through each of them as well. Right now it's just like maximizing it for farming, that's all. So 2 are hit, 3 L, 1 the brief. Okay. Now, I'm not too concerned about maxing this. It's just that his gear right now is a mess because I have not optimized it yet, that's all. Oh, but one thing about this map is that it will take longer for me to clear this quest, so maybe we should change map after all. Okay, I know where to go. This should be very fast. It's only sold in black pearl, not white pearl. There are some that is sold for white pearl. Saw me last hit Desert Boss yesterday, tempted to ask me a question. So what's the question that you want to ask? I was very sleepy, but not anymore. You miss about 1.5 hours, I guess. Yeah, 1.5 hours. Okay, let's go to my favorite spot for farming. Hopefully it's still available. Dash distance is actually pretty good for a ranged character. It's only slightly slower than a melee. You can feel that Lan is definitely faster, Shadow is definitely faster, but it's pretty decent really, and it covers a very nice distance. Okay. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. The farming of Archer is fast when you can one hit the mobs. Then it's really fast. Because the thing about his skills, right, is that the animation is very fast. But if you can't one hit the mobs, then his farming is not that good. Let's say we stand from this angle. Oh wait, I'm already 59? Okay, that's fast. Valor is slower than Hardum for me actually. But the main reason why I'm not using Valor is because I want to save my Valor tokens for Zodiac, that's all. Leveling up the search skill. Yeah, that one is really the hardest to level. I think I don't even have 600 total yet. Hi, Eric. Hardoon potion, right? How should I put it? It depends on the amount of SP you are getting. When you are in Hardoon Nightmare and the SP gain is very high, and along with hot time everything, right? The consumption rate can be very very high. It really depends on how much SP you are getting per second. My camera settings doesn't it follow you by default? I remember the camera follows you by default anyway. I just set it at 100 speed and against the target. But this is when you lock onto target, not about normal movement. $833. Still a bit of a distance to go. Let's try a different spot since he's a ranged character after all. Oh, point, I didn't see your question before you retracted. Okay, we level to 60. I can get to 70 immediately with the scroll, but since we need to clear the quest, we will continue hitting the mobs. I should probably set up my skills as well. Let me just check something. I think for hunting he may not need so many skills. Let's see. We'll make this my hunting skill. We should only need. Yeah, we need this. Actually, let me just clear everything. We should need this. Oh, we definitely need this. We don't need this for farming. Okay, this is the strafe one, so this is required. Let me push here. Okay, I guess this is fine. Take a look at this. It doesn't look impressive. And this doesn't even have this. The damage is also really low on this. This is for PvP. Even this is for PvP, although I haven't gotten it yet. This is also for PvP, for mobility. The only other skill I might equip is this, but the damage is a bit too low for my liking. Because this skill is only 5 seconds CD. This is 4 seconds CD, so he may not need so many skills. Okay, we try this. Daniel, yeah, it's a bit early to save the for Hardum boss rush, but my recommendation about boss rush saving, boss stamp saving, right, is based on your knowledge. If your knowledge is already 50, the cap, right, then keep them until the cap is increased. They will increase it from 50 to 100 to 200. When will Orange Relic become easy to obtain? It's actually been very long since it was easy to obtain, so it's quite hard for me to answer that question. I have a lot of chests from previous events as well, so specialist, still trying out the archer. I would say I still have some skills that are not fully learned yet. We'll try him out later. No, I don't have a consistent FPS in 50 versus 50. It's only streaming that I don't have it actually. When I play normally, I don't have a problem. Hi, old knight. Thanks for loving the content. Dragoness. Is there anyone still playing Dragoness actually? Hi, Sadman. Oh yeah, there's the event for the level up. I forgot to pick those rewards. I think they may give a costume as well. Oh no, they give skill books. Another skill book. Silver. Skill book, silver, skill book, silver. Ooh, there's 500 black pearls. Nice. Wait, what was that reward? Oh, okay, skill books as well. But that's level 65 and 70, which we will reach immediately if I want to use the scroll. I'm just not using it yet because I want to finish the quest first. Which we are at, oh my god, only 2000. In Battlefield, it's pretty much the same as Field actually. $25, I think you need a lot more to get to 50 then. Meanwhile, Awakening is not a range character, he's a melee character. Whereas Archer is a range character. Shadow better at PvE than Huntress. In Hardum, they are about the same, but in Alien maps, Huntress is better. Archer and Huntress weapons are different. It is not interchangeable. I can show you. It's a crossbow. It's different from the Huntress bow. And he's not using a dagger. This is actually his I think whisker or something. Oh yeah, actually while we are leveling I can do my enchantment. Or rather while we are doing the quest I can do my enchantment. Yeah, I also think that the English name should be the Ranger for the this mule range class, because the Chinese name of it sounds more like a Ranger rather than Archer. Rate up for Relic. Yes, we do have a rate up for Relic. Almost a year ago. We had it as an event. Then after that, when we had it in, I think, late end of the year last year, we had it permanently until now. Bowman. Bowman sounds very like low level, right? Like very like just a infantry unit, a very disposable infantry unit. So this is main weapon and sub weapon. So I guess we will go for a higher stat. LD player translate language. No. Oh, I just saw what you said, Bajito. Thanks, appreciate the support and gratitude. Guys, you can support me via super chat as well. Awakening Witch or Awakening Ranger? Do you mean between these two? Wow, I'm already at 62. Okay. Awakening Ranger and Awakening Witch. In fact, I think Awakening Ranger would be better than Awakening Witch because Awakening Witch PvE is not that strong. Ooh, nice, 34. Okay, so now it's just this. Yeah, I know, right? Enchanting is like the most boring thing. Because it's just a matter of throwing your resources against it and hope it succeeds, that's it. Mythical outfits and abyssal outfits. I don't think that is something that they are looking at now actually. Because for the longest time, the highest grade has been yellow for really, really long. Let's check the quest progress. 2k more to go. Awaken Witch, I can tell you, is a very obscure class in our endgame. Few people use them. There's only 2 in my guild, in fact. I think one of them has already switched to another class, if I'm not wrong. Because I only see that one guy still playing the Awakening Witch. With the recent backlash from Zodiac, right, I think they'll be very careful about any pay-to-win content moving forward. Which is a good thing for us players anyway. Oh, Kamlesh, I'm glad to hear that. I know it's not easy playing a game, the language which you don't understand. Or maybe you do, correct me if I'm wrong. But even for me, right, playing the Chinese, right, although I can read the Chinese, I'm still not as proficient as with Chinese as English. So for example, like reading the patch notes for the Chinese, right, those really take me a long time, as opposed to like if I was reading it in English. Okay, nice. So just this left. Then we can stop the enchantment. Ooh, that's fast. Okay, so I guess we are done with enchantment. We just need to finish this quest. Use the scroll to level up to 70. Try out some of the other content. I think we are good to go. Then I would think we'll be done with Archer. That's what I mean. Then I'll sort the stream, and I'll do the update and per shot review. Actually, this can be open already. This is the 1+1 Archer event, pre-event package. Where is my horse? Oh, actually I can open this. Oh yeah, he's here. That was a free tier 6 horse. Okay, we have almost finished 1k, 1k more to go. The more I use his dash, the more I feel that it's slow though. You saw a pink box, really? No. I didn't get a pink box. Oh wait, why is it lagging? I don't think I'll be streaming tonight. Don't think so actually. Yeah. I need to see whether farming is lagging. Yeah, I think it's lagging. It's really a bit dumb. Every time I use some mass feature, then it will start to lag. Can I watch Valia in on this stream? I actually do watch Valia in, just that I find it boring sometimes. Especially when it's FAQ session. Okay, I think I need to restart. It's lagging too much. Although it is clearing the quest, but I think I'll open the chest another time. Okay, maybe let me try moving out of Hadum first. Yeah, see, it's lagging so much. Okay, I'm just gonna close and restart the game. Let me just do a black screen and see how the game goes. I mean, nonsense is always not nonsense. No, the problem I have is that sometimes the answers, right, are not correct. Sometimes the answers are not correct. Wow, so toxic just because the other guy wasn't there and he said he had COVID. That's quite evil, right? I mean, it's a bit like wishing people have COVID, wishing people having COVID. It's not cool. If I were to pick Paladin or Lancer, who would I pick for overall ability? I'll probably pick Lancer though. I mean, Lancer is slower, but her skills do more damage. That's it. How much residue for enchanting awakened gear? 5,000. 5,000 for red and pink, 3,000 for orange. The map that I was in was Hadum map. So Hadum map is only spoils of war. There is no drops. Oh, is it? I killed you yesterday in Black Sun and I didn't know. Sorry, Sakura. He's a FFA after all. Main weapon at VI is definitely fine to make a backup weapon. No worries about that. I wouldn't say only at VI, in fact, for you guys. Better overall, I would say probably Shy is better because Shy has higher mobility. If you want to talk about overall, Shy is better than Tamer. I can tell you guys that server chat, right? Even for the Taiwan server, I turn it off by default. Because I also find that the chat has a lot of nonsense. So I only talk to my guild actually. I only look at my guild chat. But when I'm on stream or video, I turn off the guild chat to respect their privacy. Hey, I keep forgetting and logging in with my LAN. Sorry, let me go back to the showing the game. Yes, the estimate is around July for ocean content. Oh, it's a typo, it's IV, okay. IV is it's not really worth it to do backup, I would say. Wow, you mute everything except your Blood King. Okay, and my guess is your Blood King folks are like very chatty. You just take a look at the strafe skill, what is the damage for it. Because I would think that the strafe skill, where is it? I think it's this one, right? Yeah. Oh, the damage is not high. Should I look at PvP skill setup while we are doing the quest? Where are we now? Okay, actually I'm almost done with the quest. Let's see. I would think that we definitely still need these two skills for damage. This is to retreat. Oh wait, G if it's to retreat. Okay, let's see. Actually, the most important PvP skill is this one. This has damage and mobility at the same time. And I don't have a level 70 skill yet. Where is that? Okay. Actually, this skill, I don't know what's the purpose of this skill here. I mean, he's a ranged character, but using his feet, I mean, it's like, no, out. Probably have to fine tune this later, because the skills I have now, most of his skills, I don't think he has super armor in arena. Otherwise, it will be 2 in bar. There's only one. This is the only one with super armor. Most of them don't have super armor in arena. This does have though. So the only 2 super armors, there's only 2 super armor skills in arena for this character. But for GVG, at least there's another 3 more, I think, if I didn't see wrongly. Yeah. Actually, I like this. Oh, this is a charge shot though. Okay, never mind. We should be done with the quest, right? Okay, fantastic. We are done with the quest. Oh, you don't need to go any dungeon, you just need to kill 5,000 enemies. Okay. Eight seconds cooldown, super armor, mobility at the same time. Okay. Okay, so I guess we are done with the skill quest, right? Yeah, it's gone already. I might as well use all the skill boosts that I have from the event. Okay, now my favorite part, to use the SP scroll. That fit skill, probably have to try it out first. English name in Taiwan version. Yeah, English name is here. Darkness better than Awakening of Amish. Awakening of Amish is really not that strong in PvE. So it depends on what you're asking me. PvE or PvP? Oh, actually I shouldn't have exited so soon. Okay, never mind. Let's just use up the scroll to get to level 70 first. Here's my red SP scroll. Yeah. Ooh, I can go to 77 at one shot, but obviously I don't need to. Should 500, is 500 enough? Oh, 500 is more than enough. 200? 100? Oh wow. 50? Okay, perfect. Nice. That only required so little of the red SP scrolls. So now I have a level 70 archer. Let's analyze the skills. Okay, let me catch up a little bit on chat. Archer hits slower than Huntress. How can that be? Archer is like much faster than Huntress. There's no max level right now in both the Korea and Taiwan version. Then Super Trapsy. It's because your guildies taught too much. Releasing tomorrow for global, isn't it today for you guys? Ocean content, I think there's like the sea and the ship, and to travel and explore. I have not looked up in detail on it yet as well. Okay, let me just look at the skill setup a bit. Okay, anyway, let me put the level 70 buff in first. Let me try a different setup here. Let's say if because it's one shot and immediately bounce, so it may be a good skill to start with first. If we get that, if we connect, then we can use this. This is definitely good for damage. This would be a better setup for GVG actually. Then we'll be using all these super armor skills. Let me just double check. Yeah, this has super armor. We'll start with this. Super armor as well, super armor as well. Super armor as well. Okay, so this would be the GVG setup. It's all super armor. With initiation as well as damage after. Then we have mobility with this skill. This is not a great skill to initiate though. But this was. Wait, let me look at this again. So what, he does an uppercut and then he shoots. Okay, that's weird. Never mind, I'll put it here and we try it out. Hi Scorpio. Leader blessing buff in global. Yeah, are you talking about the max level cap buff or what? Hi Toy. Okay, let me just test out some of these skills here first. Okay, that's terrible as an initiation skill for sure. This is nice. This is when we want to retreat. Initiate with this. Oh, okay. You can use this 4 times. I should use my controller. Hang on. So it's to do this. Oh wait. I see, this is the strafe skill actually. The one where you auto strafes. Okay, you can change direction midway as well. I think I will be looking forward to using him tomorrow in Battlefield Sun for sure. Okay, let me just change the skill though.